make this last video before I get ready to go out. It's just, to me, you can be doing the best you can to make things work out smoothly, make plans way ahead of time. But people will throw a curveball and try to stop you from doing good things, even if it's something to benefit. I'm trying to do something to benefit, to make my son happy. And because I'm trying to do certain things to make my son happy, people will try to go out of their way to block me from being able to do certain things so they can feel some type of power, some type of control over me. If they like to play the leadership role. They like to be in control. They like to take that leadership role and be in control of everything. My son wants to get baptized at a certain church, so I organized that, had that set up for next weekend. And like I say, with a source of transportation right now is I know where all my cars are that I had. They had chips in them. But my father told me not to report them stolen because they're working with other people to try to control a situation that they have no control over. So I allowed them to do so. So he's making it seem like I have to, they're trying to control me and limit the amount of time I have to be able to do what I need to do for my son. They want to be in control and organize that. So I let them play the power trip game. And like I say, I don't got time to fuss and argue with people. I allow God's wrath to take care of it on the other end, because all I'm trying to do is make sure my son, me and him, I get to where we need to go so he can get baptized next Sunday. And the only thing my father said when I asked him was he has other plans. They have other plans. Their plans are like way later in the afternoon. I'm trying to get to where I need to be 7 o'clock in the morning, like we have always done for years. And I don't know. So I'm just praying that God allows me to get to where I need to be so my son can get baptized, so no one's continue to try to hold a power or trying to be in a power struggle with me and make people seem like I have to lean and depend on them. Because I know where my Suburban was. I know what my other car I purchased. Yes, I purchased. They're trying to make it seem like my daddy purchased that car. No, he made an agreement with my uncle. He was going to give him a certain amount of money for that car. But all he was really actually doing was my uncle pays him rent to stay here in the house. So what he actually was doing was deducting the amount of money that he was going to pay him for rent to get the car. But the car had a blown head gasket. I spent $1,300 in the car. And then it wouldn't pass inspection. So they kept giving me a car that had problems. Now, I really was fixing the car. I spent the money in the car to fix it for my dad because I came down to purchase a Suburban from my cousin that was running when they drove it to my other uncle's house, but somebody has other plans for that Suburban. So when I got there to get the Suburban, it wouldn't start. So people will do things to get the vehicles they want to try to make me like I'm a bad person to the eyesights of others. Man, all I want to do is just continue to be a good father and really stay away from people. Because sometimes it be your family that do you wrong, majority of the time, because they're the closest ones to you. Whew. Like I said, I make these videos to post so people they actually see the real me, other than the narrative that people will paint of me. I'll be blessed, be encouraged, get into your word, feed your spirit, man, just as much as you feed your natural. Like I say, get into your word. I go to a Christian bookstore. Like I say, man, it's been my best friend for many, many years, but I really had the time to sit down and get into the text. Y'all be blessed, be encouraged.